All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. All right, first and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakudash.
And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well.
That's right.
Much peace and blessings to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami Camp. Back out here in Hollywood Beach, Florida, in Broward County, to preach the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as to prophesy the downfall or the thorough destruction, the total annihilation of the so-called United States of America, which is going to happen at the cusp of World War III, which is very near, very nigh, where all nations that possess nuclear capabilities, starting with Russia, North Korea, China, right? Russia, Korea are going to supply Iran with nukes, right? India, Pakistan, even. All nations that possess nuclear capabilities, even NATO nations, are going to empty their nuclear arsenal upon America, as thus saith the Bible. And so we're just going to go into it through the scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying.
I got it. Since you said that, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 14. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord." You know, so the Lord said, put yourselves in array against Babylon. What is Babylon? Babylon is America, all right, which goes back to the Hebrew word babal, because Babylon means confusion. What America pushes, nothing but confusion, man. All right, so the Lord said, all you that bend the bow, the modern day bow are those missiles, man. All right, those missiles, what the scriptures call arrows and bows. They said, put yourself in array against her, and all you that have those bows, shoot at her, man. Trump even said he's going to give more weapons to Ukraine, which is going to lead to Russia, you know, sending more missiles there, and ultimately it's going to be America versus Russia, man. And they're going to shoot those missiles, and everybody else is going to get involved with it, man. That's why we telling our people to repent, because, hey, this war is about to happen, man. You got it.
Right. Yes, this war is very near. But the scriptures already told us, when you hear wars and rumors of war, you know that the time is near, it's even at the doors. And it's nothing but war, you know, going on in the earth right now. That Russia-Ukraine war, it ain't never stopped.
It's been years.
It's been years so far, right? And now the Iran and Israel thing is rising back up again. It rise up, then it go back down, then it rise up a little bigger than before, and it go back down. That's wars and rumors of war. That's biblical prophecy that we're witnessing. You know, brother.
It's Isaiah 34, verse 1.
That's right.
Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it.
Right. So that's the job of the prophets, to speak out publicly. That's why we're out in the agora, the marketplace.
That's
the chief place of concourse. Right, where we can find all nations, where we can find basically people of all walks of life. You know, intermingling. Like for years, our apostles and elders taught and even their elders before them taught out out there in Broadway, right? 42nd Broadway, in front of in Times Square.
Times Square, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they call that the intersection of the world, I believe.
Like millions of people. That shit's like you see all walks of life, you go down to Times Square, you know?
Right. So, and the Lord has us doing it like that so that all nations can hear of this word. The good news is only for the nation of Israel, first and foremost. Right? But if you being honest, we're giving you nations a form of good news, because we're telling you that the next kingdom to come will be better than this one.
Of course.
You're gonna go into slavery. You're gonna work. We're gonna kick your ass. But you're going to like it. After a while, we're going to kick your ass so much, you're going to start to like it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like you're not going to be eating fucking GMO foods. You're going to have a healthy diet. Or you're going to know how to serve the Lord, man. You're going to beat the laws in your ass.
Right. And eventually, you're not going to have to get your ass kicked. Right. You're gonna know right from wrong.
Yeah. I don't know anything about them, so I have no opinion.
Okay. Also, these different nations can't hear the judgment of the Lord by the way of the internet.
Yep, I got that.
Right.
Isaiah 19, real quick. I mean, Psalms 19. This book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 1, it says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. So with those, with the satellites inside the heavens, you know, the firmament, you can see, you can get this truth day in or day night, anytime, 24 hours, man. It says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. All right, because why? It's subtitles. You know, somebody can be speaking in Mandarin, that Chinese language, and what they have English subtitles, man.
Yeah.
He says their line is going out through their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. So the line go out through all the earth, man. All right. It says, and their words are heard to the ends of the world. So all over the world, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah, all over the world. So even if we're not in a place of, you know, like out here where it's a lot of people, we put wherever you are, you put the videos up on YouTube and it goes around the world.
Right. It could be like 1 million people watching right now.
Yeah.
From all over the earth.
Oh, good example. Like we always bring out when they had that scare in Hawaii years ago. Right, and they send a notification to all the phones, everybody in Hawaii. I forget what island exactly, but basically telling everybody that they got missiles inbound, nuclear missiles. That was a test. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. It turns out it was fake. But you had the brother Gabar Yahweh out there went live. You know, he thought it was a real deal. You know, and he had 35,000 people on his live.
See.
Now they want to hear.
Now they want to hear.
Now they want to hear.
The sirens going off.
Right. Now they tune in.
It's too late now.
What you talking about?
It's too late now.
Incoming.
It's Isaiah 34 verse 2. For the you got more on this?
No, that was it. Yeah.
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah. And that's it's speaking in past tense, but it's yet to come.
Right.
That's going to come at the same time as America is being destroyed. Right. Just prior. Right. The Lord's going to come from the east. He's going to take out you nations' armies out there in the Middle East.
Yep.
While you're warring against each other, going for seeing who's going to take over the world next. During your world war, which he's gathering you, by the way.
That's right.
If you didn't know.
Yep.
Your elite, top level elites, they know, but they're not gonna tell you lower level peons, right? You generals and shit. You don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
You on a need to know basis. But the prophets can tell you exactly what's going on through the spirit of power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai.
And remember, these nations, they all had a hand in bringing us down.
Yep.
So they got to pay for that, man. Just to add to the point.
Right. Yep. I got precept.
Yeah.
This book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, unto the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So, you know, so we're supposed to be waiting on the Lord, man, not being carnally, not trying to go against the government, because the Lord he's working for us, man. Our top enemy, Esau, Edom, and mainly the small hatters, they're in the war right now, man. He's fighting these battles. So the Lord, he's gathering all of them in the Levant area so he can destroy them for what, like brother said, for what they did to us, because all of them had a part of our downfall, and they still a part of our downfall, man. You know?
So you say the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Yep.
So until this day, the Lord is still warring with Amalek.
Speaking of Amalek right there.
Yeah, right?
Spirit.
Yeah.
All over the place. You know? And again, they're gonna, speaking on Amalek, we understand that persecution is coming.
Yeah.
Right? Because they have certain laws on the books because our government is ran by AIPAC. Okay? Which, forget exactly the acronym, but American Israel Political Alliance, some shit like that. Right?
Look it up.
Right, yeah.
You can speak on it, but...
Right. So the basically the Jewish lobby.
What is it called?
The AIPAC. AIPAC. We're gonna get the exact acronym.
Yeah.
American Israel Public Affairs Committee.
Okay, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. So what? And then they tell you what they do. What it is?
I got probably like an AI overview or something.
Yeah.
It says the American Israel Public Affairs Committee is a bipartisan political action committee that works to strengthen the relationship between the United States and Israel.
Right. It says a bipartisan. It's a bipartisan what? Bipartisan. What's the word you?
Political action committee that works to strengthen the relationship between the United States and Israel.
Right. It's bipartisan, so it doesn't matter whether it's Democrats in the office or Republicans.
Right.
No matter who's in office, they work for AIPAC. Okay. Which AIPAC is their lobbyists. What the lobbyists do is their job is to get what lobbyists do.
Yes. It is one of the most influential lobbying groups in the U.S. advocating for pro-Israel policies and working to influence both the legislative and executive branches of the U.S. government.
So they own the government of USA lock, stock, and barrel because they bought it. They bought and paid for the American government. Right? Through payments and blackmail. Okay? A lot of these political people you see like J.D. Vance and Ted Cruz, right? These people went to Israel and did something they wasn't supposed to do and they got caught on film. A lot of these people. So we're going to see in the near future certain laws get pushed where you're going to get put to death for speaking against those people.
Right.
It may sound far-fetched now,
Persecution.
but it's going to come to a time in the near future where if you speaking against Israel, you speaking against those people, it's going to be a death sentence.
Yep. But I mean, say too, because how they control, because the money, man, with the Rothschilds, you know, I forgot which one of them said. They said, give me control of the money. I don't care who makes the laws, man, because you can pay them to make laws, man.
Right.
And ultimately, they're going to come down upon the true children of Israel because we speaking against them, showing that they are liars, man. You know? That was it,
Right.
that persecution coming.
Yeah, that's that.
No, I was going to bring out the scripture.
Okay.
I brought out Isaiah 34, but I want to hit it with a precept. Revelation 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Right. So it's already done.
Yeah.
It's already set in motion.
They declared the end from the beginning.
Right. He declared the end from the beginning. That's the end right there. The end is Esau going down.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that was on the Lord's mind.
Yeah.
He could declare the end from the beginning, right? Oh, my people getting beamed up and delivered while the enemy's getting destroyed, devastated.
Yep.
That was on his mind before Adam and Eve in the garden.
Yeah. It's the dragon. That's Esau. Which is the Roman Empire, which is the revival of the Roman Empire. That's the dragon.
Right.
Okay. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Michael, the archangel.
Yep.
All right. Going to fight against these different nations' armies. It says what? And the dragon fought. It says Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay. And it says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. All right. Going into how they lost.
Yep.
These different nations. Okay, they're not gonna Esau, Edom, they're not gonna rule.
That's it.
Esau's the end of the world.
All right, could you keep reading? If you got something.
I'm going to say, Scripture said the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. When our Lord Yahushua, he's going to take them out of power. And Michael the archangel coming with him, and the holy host of angels.
Right. He's gonna be fighter jets, and airplanes fighting against the chariots.
Yeah.
Hey, you think the chariot's gonna lose? No. Keep reading, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Yep, you got it.
That's it.
It's already, the story is already written for Esau to go down. And this story, the world, like people think the world came first and then the Bible came. And then people, just want to write something down and control people with it. This came first. The world this reality that we live in came from this. The Lord, everything we see here, breathe, the program came out of this.
Yeah.
It came out of this word. You know what I'm saying? So we already know how this story is going to end. We already seen this movie before. We read the script.
Yeah, we know.
It's like a manga.
Right,
It's like a
exactly.
manga.
Well, yeah.
You feel me? I could just like this. I could turn to the last page. I don't have I could read the whole book through if I want to.
Right.
But if I want to turn to the last page and read how the story, I just want to know how it ends.
Yeah, that's a script.
I can do that, and it tells us how it ends with this devil going down.
Going down.
The brother GMS in his likeness said, Mayor M. Rothschild,
That's what it was. Man.
give me control of the money. I care not who makes the laws. Hey, the water, bro.
The water. Shalom.
Yep. But if you got something,
I had something really quick.
When you get back.
Okay. You want more than 12?
Yeah, but you got it.
Because you mentioned this Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 9 says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am the Most High, Yahweh Shemashai, and there is none like me. Verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord declared the end from the beginning, like the brother's going into, man. What we're reading is what we prophesying. We're saying before it's happened, but it already happened in another dimension, but it's being played out right now, man.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
That's right. You want more of Revelation 12?
Yeah.
This is Revelation 12, verse 9 again. And the great dragon was cast out. Esau and the dragon. That old serpent.
So again, declared the end from the beginning.
Right.
We're here in the last book, and he's mentioning that same evil villain from the beginning. So it's the same character. It's that same evil villain throughout the whole story.
Yeah.
Who is Esau Edom, and he's being revealed right now.
Yep. Thessalonians.
That old serpent called the devil.
Meaning he is not the devil, right? There is no one devil. He's called a devil. He's called the devil because he is the devil. The word devil means what? Deceiver, right?
Accuser.
Diabolos.
Slanderer.
Right, yeah. That's what he does,
Yeah.
right?
The accuser of the brethren.
Yeah, right.
It says called the devil and Satan.
Right here,
Satan
Satan.
means Satan means adversary.
I'm Satan.
He's there.
And he got red on his
Esau.
And look at his shirt. Look what his shirt says.
Yeah.
And let us see your shirt.
What is it?
Let me see your shirt. His shirt. The
Hell
words
no.
on his shirt.
He said like hell or some shit like that.
His shirt said fight like hell.
Yeah.
That's his spirit.
It's Satan. He's going down.
Yeah, the bros
Satan's
coming.
going to fight like hell to stay in power.
I ain't know the bros was coming.
That's fair. So,
you good?
Nah, that's the spirit, bro, because we breaking it out. Like the Lord be manifesting the word, man.
Yeah.
He said, fight like hell.
He said, I'm the devil, I'm Satan.
He said, I'm Satan. We ain't even acknowledge the dude.
We didn't even see this nigga coming.
He might come and say, I'm Satan.
Yeah.
So, with a red shirt and it said, fight like hell. After we just read Revelation.
Right.
And we about to get to the 12th verse to keep him.
Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast down to the earth. It says, which deceiveth the whole world, Esau Edom, right? He was cast down to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
All right, keep reading.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed.
Now is come salvation.
Yeah.
So salvation can't come until Esau come down with great wrath and end up getting overthrown.
Yeah.
Then salvation can come.
Right.
So what the fuck Christians talking about? Being saved.
Yeah, through. As the Lord has every movie have like an order. That's how the way of the Lord is like a chronological order.
Right.
This got to happen before this happens. You know what I'm saying?
In the middle of the movie, then he get the prize, and you know he win big, and the rest of the movie he just flexing.
Yeah.
No, he could get the big win at the end,
Yeah.
and then flex for a little bit, and it's curtains.
Yeah.
It says, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which is Esau Edom, which accused them before our God day and night.
Day and night. And that's what these devils do. They hold counsel with Satan, right? They practice high-level witchcraft on our people globally, on all the tribes, right? And as the children of Satan influences our people to commit sin through all type of very intelligent and strategic ways, and then go back and have more counsel with Satan, and be like, bring that to the Most High. We're gonna bring that. We're gonna throw that on. Look, they did that. We got them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, we got them to take them experimental potions that got God knows what inside of it.
Yeah.
Now they walking abominations. You know?
Eating pork.
Right. They eating all type of swine.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? You got it, man.
Which you mentioned serpent, right? In the Hebrews, Nakash, which means sorcerer,
Right.
a witch.
Right.
So Isaiah,
Not an actual serpent like that. Small header.
Right.
Which means the serpent from the very beginning. Right, I remember that. Now I remember, right. That means from the very beginning, right? Even though I'm sorry. The devil said that it's Nakash in the Hebrew. Dan turned around and said it was an actual serpent.
Yeah.
Right.
Bug out. But anyway, Salaki.
But
Right.
he speaks with a false tongue.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's part of his sword, his tongue.
Yep.
But I want to bring Isaiah 47, because Esau deal with what? Sorcery, enchantments. Isaiah 47 verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
From the youth.
From the youth.
From the youth. Going all the way back to the garden.
Right.
So the serpent, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he's doing. He's like, Spirit got him. I'm gonna take Adam down.
Right.
How I'm gonna take him down? That woman.
Yeah.
If I can get that woman, I got him.
He was more subtle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. More subtle than any beast of the field. I mean, he's cunning.
Yeah.
Very intelligent. You know, so in a spiritual way, the same way we understand we gotta tap into our power to get favor from the Most High, to get blessings, we gotta do right. They know for them to get power, for them to get favor, they gotta do evil.
Yeah.
They gotta please Satan.
Yep.
They know that.
They're the wicked.
They know that in order for them to please Satan, they gotta come against us.
Yeah.
For them to rule, we gotta go down. You know?
Good is set against evil.
Right. Verse 13, last verse. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy, it says, verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. So they've been working that work since the beginning. Working what work? Being a deceiver. Using deceit.
Go ahead, bro. John, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief." Start a couple verses up. Proverbs chapter 4, starting verse 14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, or go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and the sleep is taken away, unless they have caused some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. For the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble." All right, so brother was going to the so-called white man. Brother was going into the so-called white man. You know how his whole duty is to do wickedness, and he had that same like spirit ever since the garden. Talking about the serpent. Okay, they breed is nothing but wickedness. You know how we have the same zeal to please Yahweh Shai. They have that same zeal. All right, to cause them to fall. All right, especially of our people. Brother talking about how every day he comes to councils. People talking about Psalm 83. He make a tumult. A council against our people to cause them to fall. That henceforth why the scripture called them. I don't know if brother's read already. Accuser of thy brother.
Yeah, we just read it.
Yep. I'm gonna finish this up real quick. It's Isaiah 47, verse 12. "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up, and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee."
They're not gonna be able to, man. Your sorcerers, your monthly prognosticators, people that tap into that left hand spirit, they're not gonna be able to save you for this destruction, man.
Right.
They're gonna try to seek towards them, just how in ancient Egypt. At that time when the Lord had Moses do those miracles, there was a time that the ancient Egyptians, their musicians, they couldn't do it, man.
Right. And it's all magic. It's all magic and enchantments. Even with the Disney Channel, the TV. The Disney written in cursive, it had 666 in it. Yeah. Just different subliminal messages on commercials, on the Starbucks. This everything is all enchantments and sorcery.
Right. With the so-called founding forefathers, them niggas was all Freemasons and Jesuits, all them shits like that, man. That's the youth, like their forefathers who they praised so much was fucking witches and warlocks.
Masons, Albert Pike.
All right. They have this one statue of George Washington, what they call it starts with a T, I forget the word. It basically means the deification of George Washington. And they have a statue with George Washington dressed as Zeus and doing the Baphomet pose. With the one, two fingers up, two fingers down.
That, and that whole inauguration shit.
Yeah, right.
That's all go back to that's that sectarian ritual, man. And
these groups they have plans that take centuries to be placed into effect.
Right.
Like the scriptures say, you've been laboring from thy youth. Like Esau been working this thing for a long time. And the thing about those people that practice those different left-hand practices, like the sorcery, the witchcraft, right? They don't know it, but they're deceived.
Yep.
They think they're in the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They think that they found the truth.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever they believe, to them that's truth. That's facts. And everybody else is sheeple. The uninitiated, they don't know what the fuck is going on. But they know who the true gods are, and they're the priests and priestesses of the true gods. That's what they believe. But they don't know that their true gods are really just left-hand spirits, so like that work for our power. So they being deceived into what they're in.
Precept.
Now you got it, right?
This book of Job, chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom, talking about Yahweh Shema Shai. The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So the Lord is strength with Yahweh Shema Shai. If you're being deceived, that's the Lord deceiving you, man. I think you got the truth. That's what they call the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They think they got the light barrier, man. That they got the most knowledge. But you've been being deceived because ultimately we have the most. We are the true Illuminati, man. You know.
Right. And then the scriptures also say that the Most High creates good and evil.
Yep.
And that's what you got. That's
Bring
good.
it up.
So Isaiah 45:7 says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things.
Yeah, I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Lord controls good and evil. So the scriptures tell, what was that in Ezekiel? The scripture say, if a prophet be deceived, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet.
Yeah.
So false prophets, warlocks, wizards, sorcerers, these people are set up by the Most High to get into that shit. And they work for the Most High on the left-hand side. They just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They think that they're doing what they want to do, but really they're doing what the Lord wants them to do. Because somebody has to fulfill that role.
Yep.
So they're gonna hit a certain point, and they're just gonna see all that magic just that they've been working and it's just gonna like that.
Yeah.
It's just gonna turn off.
No
And they gonna know what the fuck is going on. They gonna have no answers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's gonna bug them the fuck out.
The left-hand side is real.
It is. I had that precept though, Ezekiel.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, this is book of Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and if the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. All right, so if anybody be deceived, all right, Lord deceive that prophet, man. Right. Just like in we have false prophets, you know, we have these false camps. The Lord's going to just destroy them, just how you going to destroy Esau, man. You know,
If you're a false prophet, you're basically like a warlock.
right?
You know, anyway, you enchanting people with lies.
Yep.
You know, with flattering divination, as the scriptures say. You know.
Martin Luther King was a false prophet.
Yep.
Just to name one.
Yeah. And he probably was a Freemason.
Yeah.
More than likely. I think it's documented proof that his dad was. So if his dad was, more than likely he was. But did we read that Revelation 12 and 12?
No.
Bring that
12 verse?
persecution, yeah.
We need to get Darren, you know, whatever goes down.
Con. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So again, the devil is going to fight like hell to stay in power. Yep. Satan is going to come down with great wrath. He's going to fight like hell.
Yep.
If he did look at all he did to gain this kingdom that he had through the sword, you know, all the bloodshed, all the deception, all the breaking treaties, all just the nasty. This devil did a lot of wickedness to get this place.
Right.
So what is he gonna do to keep this place?
Yeah. Right.
Or to keep his power? Because it's not just America. There's really the top level elites that they're thinking past America.
Right.
You know, terribly your American politicians and governments, they thinking America long term. The top level elite, they're not invested in America like that.
No, they not.
You know,
It's like even like little Elon Musk, he's talking about we going to Mars and shit.
Exactly,
Like that.
right.
He's like a low level
And
nigga
he's a
too.
fucking
I mean,
right.
So you can't even go to Mars.
Yeah.
Right.
It's impossible to go to Mars.
He bugged out. But that's how they thinking though.
That's
you know
how
what
they
I'm
think,
saying? You know what I'm
right.
saying? They house shall continue forever.
Continue forever.
Yeah.
So they think like even if one kingdom, if our current kingdom goes down, we
Yeah.
can rinse and repeat and,
Yeah.
and start
Yeah.
the process somewhere else.
Right.
Esau doesn't. He's a nomad. He's a what we call him?
A vagabond.
A vagabond. That's what the scriptures call him. He's not tied to one place. He can get up and go. You know, he's got these low-level peon Edomites thinking America's gonna continue and go on and on.
Right.
You know.
Them niggas came all the way to the Western Hemisphere to build up their empire. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly, right.
Right.
Yeah, they said we could go around to a whole total new place and start the fuck over. Yeah, that's the devil for you. And if it's people there, we just gonna kill them. We'll slaughter them. You know, whatever we gotta do. Same thing they did over there in the Holy Land right now.
Yep.
All right.
That was the script.
But the scriptures say, "Asher shall dwell in the Ashdod."
Yep.
The scriptures say, so when Esau, the Lord gave Esau that blessing, he said, "By the sword shalt thou live."
By the fatness of the earth.
Right.
Yep. And read that Revelation 12 and 12 again. I got a piece up for that. This devil coming down. Do you see this whole alligator Alcatraz shit going on? What brothers put in the chat, like they said, the inhumane conditions up there, man.
The lights is on 24/7.
Right.
They can't go outside. They got big ass mosquitoes. What about those mosquitoes? There was
Texting?
there was lab grown mosquitoes.
Yeah, right. That's why they released them at. In the
Damn.
You see
Look at
that?
this experiment on the niggas.
and they supposedly they built that shit in like a couple days.
Yeah.
So you already know that shit ain't livable, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit not, yeah.
This is Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, which are the angels. It says, and ye that dwell in them, the saints. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time.
Yep, that's why they coming out. That's why Trump, you know, that cruel Lord is making these laws, you know, getting y'all Jake's Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom getting deported, man, because he coming down because he know that their kingdom is falling, man. And he's trying to expel the Israelites. He's trying to get us out of here so he can upset prophecy, but you can't, man.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. You don't know. They feeding them maggot-filled food.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. What you people thought this was, bro?
Yeah. And they talking about something the Lord loves the so-called white man, love the Edomites. The Lord hates the Edomites, and the Edomites hate us, man.
Right. I mean,
You know?
just send the people back.
Yeah. Why you gotta do all that?
You feel me?
All that.
Shit. You know, let them. You know, but that's the devil. He has to. Like we quoted in 2 Thessalonians.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's going to be revealed. The devil. We're revealing the devil, but really, he's revealing himself.
His actions.
You know, we're just through his actions. We're telling you. The scriptures say that the man of sin would display these actions.
Right.
So he's exposing himself. We're just tying it with the Bible, with the scriptures. You know, so and that alligator Alcatraz thing, it's going to get a whole lot worse than that, which they already said that's just a model. They want one of those in every state, type shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just that cruel Lord starting to. He's just starting to show himself. That's all.
You think Elam is in there?
Oh hell no, right?
Moab ain't in there eating Chinese food.
Right.
Ammon, Jaffe not there. Ham ain't there. It's you tribes.
He tries, man. He
Bruh.
come against us.
I did a video, bro. I was on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? My girl, she be on Reddit and shit. She be looking at the little Miami page. I went on the Miami page. I see a random person commented and said, I'm not trying to be, I'm new to Miami. I live in Aventura. I see a whole lot of small hats and Russians and Ukrainians and all these different immigrants of European descent. But I don't see no ICE agents around here. And when I do see ICE, they only concerned with Northern China. He said, I know for a fact I got neighbors that are illegal from Europe, but my gardener my maintenance guy got taken away, but picked up by ICE.
Yeah.
And this is random people. These are people in the world saying, yeah, I see there's a racial element involved in this. And they mentioned the alligator Alcatraz thing.
Yeah.
So other people are starting to see what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on, man.
Right. Time to wake up.
And we only 6 months in.
Yeah, he just got in there.
This nigga got 3.5 more years to go.
Wow.
And who knows what the world will look like
Right.
by then.
They're gonna have fucking robots controlling them camps.
Yeah, by the time, let's say, Lord willing, the Lord come back,
Yeah, Lord
you know,
willing.
this year. But let's say we do have to ride out the rest of Trump's presidency.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more so that if he don't get assassinated or something gonna happen to where he's gonna stay in power. Like he's gonna become a king.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna go from a democracy to a monarchy type shit.
Right, that's what them niggas doing over in the East, like Putin and stuff like. They've been there for like years. What is that? Kim Jong Un, them niggas, the president,
Right.
they be staying there for a long ass time.
And with this guy Netanyahu,
Then I,
he's been the fucking prime minister of Israel since 1996.
yeah, damn.
You know what I mean? And he was supposed to been gone. The people over there protesting to get him out of there, but the Lord need him because he's the guy that the elite set up to get this third world war upon us.
That's right.
And Trump is his bitch, basically.
Yeah.
So Trump gotta stay, you know, Netanyahu gotta stay, Trump gotta stay. Trump is the guy, he's that cruel Lord. He's that, let's get it. Fuck it, let's get
Isaiah
it.
19.
I know you got some. Ariel, you got some?
I want to say Esau, you know, has a mentality of if he can't have it, nobody can.
Yeah, they have a saying that a tyrant or a wicked king will burn down his kingdom, his own kingdom, just to rule over its ashes before he stepped down from the throne. And that's what we're witnessing. This man, he's gonna burn it all down before he stepped down.
I mean, keep in mind, he's breathing the air that has chemtrails in it.
Right.
He's allowing chemtrails in the air. He's breathing it. So he don't care about his own people.
Yep.
Right. They sacrifice the lower level small hatters. All of you are sacrifices, and you don't even know it for your elites. Right. That whole thing that happened in 1914. Right? No. 19, what was that, 41? Like 41 through 44, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Not 1948, the thing that happened. You can't, the thing that can't be really spoken on
hollow?
like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
the hollow thing.
Okay, yeah.
Hollow.
Right? I think that happened like 1940s, during the 40s, right?
Yeah, like because World War II.
Right. Yeah, World War II. That was set up. Little do you lower level peon small hatters know that was set up to scare you into running to Israel, so that you think that you need a safe place.
Yeah.
Little do you know the top level Zionists were working hand in hand with the top level SS people. Okay, the guy with the small mustache. You don't even know that. Right? They did that whole thing so they could have a reason to establish the 1948.
State of the Israel.
You got an article?
And also too, they sent those missiles at Iran, knowing Iran gonna clap back.
Yeah.
Knowing that their citizens gonna die, knowing they're gonna have casualties. They don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You got it. It's like,
Now I had a quick one article relating to the Revelation 12 is talking about a short time, which Esau knows that, all right, primarily because you see the prophets, I don't know how he's in byways speaking against his kingdom, but and, you know, Esau's not more of a faith, you know, based type guy. He needs science. And recently, I see bro's been making videos upon the earth is spinning faster than ever. And the days are getting shorter. So even scientifically, all right, Esau seeing that the days are getting shorter and time is really losing out of his hands. All right, so he's moving very speedily in certain plans he has, especially against Jake. Okay, and not only that, he's moving sloppy with it. Right, you know, when you rushing to get something done, you start fucking up because you're not on your original plan, and that's how the Lord has it coming out, where he's getting revealed and certain things we're able to see and brought to light instead even more in bonus.
Salakia. He got him the shirt, Occupy Mars.
Oh,
He has a mustard shirt. Devils.
Double.
So like,
No,
I had to point that out.
Yeah, like, that's the point. That's why they want to flock to other places, and you got Elon Musk, like brother talking about Mars. So that's really the spirit.
Yeah. I wanted to say too. Damn, man, fucking brain.
We need new bodies.
This, Isaiah 19:4, and the Egyptians, Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yep. Let's talk about America, man, because America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Why is America spiritually Egypt? Because what they have, the monuments, and ultimately because we came into slavery, just how we was enslaved in ancient Egypt, we're slaves in here. Yeah. Right, the house of bondage. Yeah. I mean, believe me, double straights. You know, we're in captivity right now. This is spiritual Egypt. The gods that they worship in ancient Egypt is they worshiping right now, and the Lord said He gonna come with a swift cloud to destroy this place.
You got many symbolisms that goes back to Egypt too. You got the pyramid on the dollar.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
You know, the all-seeing eye.
That symbol is everywhere in America.
Right.
Even the AOL. Remember AOL?
Yeah, AOL.
Yep.
Online.
Yep.
Yeah, the beginning of
Isaiah 19:2.
And that cloud is talking about chariot. Okay.
All right. And speaking, just to throw it out there too, the internet, you got www. That's 666.
Yeah. When it says idols shall be moved, it's going into the things they idolize. Is gonna, you know.
In Hebrew, so like not in English.
What?
The wah. And the wah. In Hebrew, that's the sixth letter. So they know what they're, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. That's the same thing with Monster, like the Monster energy drink. Wah wah wah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
See.
All right.
The heart. No, it says the heart of. Read that part again.
It says, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Right. The people gonna grow faint. They're gonna look for the idols, but they're gonna deem the idols to be worthless because the idols not gonna help them.
Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's division.
You know, going into the race war that's about to come up. All right, you know, make money because it's going to be caused by an economic collapse. All right, and people fighting against their government because their way of life is going to be completely ruined.
Class wars, civil wars. You know, Americans against Americans.
Men against women.
Men against women.
Yeah, men gonna be out putting hoes to death.
Yeah.
Class wars. Men against women, women against men. It's happening now. It's going to happen even more.
Yeah.
As the days, you know, proceed.
The Lord said, the scripture said, a house divided can't stand.
Right.
Right. Right. How shall they stand? How?
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
Which is already happening. I mean, we just endured 4 years of Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Right? Trump came in and kind of sped things up. But we just came out of 4 years of pure confusion and folly.
Freakiness.
Well, was that Joe?
Right.
I don't know.
Was it Jim Carrey?
Right.
Who knows?
As many times it seemed like he had a mask on.
Right.
Camera.
Right. The real Joe Biden, please stand up.
Right. Because the real Joe don't look like the current Joe.
Yeah.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, he's gone now. Whoever that character was, they're done with him.
Kamala.
Like, what's that dude name that was in Paralyzed?
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Another character.
Right, another character, bro.
Another character. You got it, man. You got it.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols.
Bro, hold on. Yeah, wait. It's like it, but
that nigga was on Epstein.
Stephen Hawking.
What? Doing what?
They said what he liked to do was to see butt naked midgets do math equations.
Wow.
That's what they said.
But now ain't no Epstein list.
Right, like that's what MAGA's like. MAGA's like, I think Elon tweeted something about like how can you trust Trump and he ain't put out the list yet, whatever.
You see the
so MAGA getting mad.
Salakia. You see the one video, one clip. They were having some type of press conference. He was sitting next to that bitch Pam Bondi, and I believe it was Pam Bondi, and then there was another dude. But one of the reporters asked, like what's going on with the Epstein?
Yeah.
Trump said, you still talking about Epstein?
Yeah.
This guy's still talking about Epstein?
Yes.
Get him out of here, like. Trump don't want to hear you. Trump like, we done with that. We moving on.
Thorn in his
Well, how can you move on from that?
Right.
You got pictures with him.
Right.
Like,
That was your dog. Like,
The island boys are a product to the island.
yeah, they was in West Palm.
They live in West Palm Beach.
it proved that was your homeboy, like a close friend of yours for years.
Pictures.
Right.
Photos.
Supposedly that's how he met what's his wife's name?
Millennium?
Yeah. Supposedly Epstein introduced him to him. But you got it.
And this is Isaiah 19:3, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians,
Which they doing that now. They consult with different wizards and warlocks to they meet up with them to further out their plans. They doing that now. They do that. When they do that secret shit, they do that.
They have to. Him and Grove.
Yeah. That's that left hand power.
And as we get closer and closer to the end, they're gonna have to up the ante with those demonic rituals, right? First of all, the spirits that they answer to are gonna require more. So they're gonna say we need more blood.
Yeah.
We need more bodies. We need more children. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need more explosions. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need more evil. And so we're gonna see evils rise.
Yeah.
And the demons gonna tell them, this is what you need to do if you want your kingdom to go. You need to drop a nuke over Chicago.
Right.
You know? And they gonna do it. Thinking that their kingdom is gonna prolong.
Right. We won't really hear voices that sound like that, but they probably do.
Yeah, they be hearing it. Yeah. Like clear as day as we hear,
Yeah, they be on all type of drugs and
Yeah,
shit.
they tap in.
Tapped in.
Tap. Yeah.
Isaiah 19:4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
When DJ Trump came into office, his pen was moving.
Yeah. He had a big ass pen, big black one.
Executive orders, he signed it.
He ain't reading them shit.
Yep.
He just signed
Yeah,
it.
he ain't even signed it. Oh, this is a good one.
Where should I start?
Like a kid, like
Right. Scribble scrabble.
Yeah, I ain't reading all that. Like when you start it up on the computer and program,
Sign that shit.
make sure you
Right.
read.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I read.
So you saw your name in cursive, but you gotta sign a whole bunch of just checking it, you know.
Yeah.
You ain't reading that.
Read that shit. You don't know what the fuck is in there. He don't care.
You don't care.
As soon as he's done, he going back to Mar-a-Lago to go golf.
Yeah, that shit on the books now.
You know?
Yeah.
And speaking about these warlocks and Trump, you remember the inauguration that day we was at class, and they showed that one warlock sitting in the front row. As soon as they showed him, mirror, I was like, warlock. Same time, you know, those people, they look demonic. When you go into the word augur, it means to summon spirits.
Yep.
Literally.
Wicked.
Tell this in his face and shit like that, like this.
Yeah, one of them niggas was dressed in all black leather with a fucking cowboy type shit, and he was standing doing some shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then you had the preacher dude.
Oh man. Oh,
That was another enchantment.
another enchantment. And then I think right after he was either before or after, They had the Amalekite got up there,
Yep.
rabbi.
Yep.
And what did he say? He said we're gonna make. He said we're gonna make Israel better, some shit like that. And they said it on day one in front of, and that shit went over everybody's head. Cause then they confused you with the coon, the nigga talking all that jabba shit.
Yeah.
All that bullshit.
But yeah, you got it.
And the Egyptians shall like give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, says the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
Yeah, they're gonna give them over to a cruel lord. Meaning, this person ain't organic. He wasn't voted in by the people.
Right.
Stupidos. He not here to make America great again. Right? You people didn't vote Trump in. They think that we got him in.
Nope.
Didn't they say we gave you Obama?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
We gave you Obama.
Yeah.
Well, they gave you Trump.
They selected that dude.
Obama allowed for all 50 states
Moles.
to be moles, man.
Man,
Crazy
You
work.
see, you people are voting for wicked, abominable people.
They're leaders.
That makes you people absolutely wicked.
right.
The king, as
Right.
the ruler, so are the people.
Right.
Your vote don't count,
It don't count.
but it counts to the Most High because he saw that.
What's your intentions? The scripture say actions are weighed. You took action to go voting.
Wait in line.
Sweating, hungry, lethargic,
You know, probably miss work.
scratching,
This work,
like
yeah.
this, uneasy.
Bugged out.
You know? You people, you make sure nobody looking at your shit.
Through. I had a precept for that. That cruel Lord. This is Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 16 verse 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols."
Hey,
Going on right now. I'll get over track.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
They saying idle. They saying
You
now
can't
idle.
go nowhere. Stuck. You can't. Where you going? It's alligator. It's a moat. You use a moat around your
Right.
alligators in that
True.
shit.
They
Where
tell you to
going?
eat your food. You gotta eat your food.
Yep.
Stand up. Stand up.
They said no, the lights always on.
Always on. You can't get no proper rest. It's fucking with your psyche.
No privacy.
You can't go outside. You eat. You what's that what?
After they get flooded.
See?
You're getting flooded. You eating maggots filled with food filled with maggots.
They're not in a building. They're in tents
Yeah, tense.
in the middle of the Everglades.
That's scary.
In the Everglades, it's hot as fuck, humid as fuck, mosquitoes everywhere,
Yeah.
snakes. It's a swamp.
Right.
They sending. It's not being documented, but they sending children to the gators like gator bait.
Right.
You know they doing that. Yep.
Children getting snatched up and used and abused.
Yep.
Right. And y'all voted for Trump, so y'all wrong for that.
Yep.
All y'all.
It's what you get.
And these people that's being taking the alligator out, I'm pretty sure some of them got children. What happened to the children?
Yeah. Yep.
Who, you know, nobody talking about that.
Yep. That's what's coming down. That's why this place gotta go. This shit is confusion, and these people, they don't give a fuck. They just as long as they got their fucking Bud Light.
Right. Well, you had that one chick, Salaki. You had that one chick, Laura Loomer. I think she's a senator. Laura Loomer. Oh, she's a political activist. But this chick, Laura Loomer, she had a tweet went viral. I don't know if y'all saw it.
Oh, she was like the mills?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's
said,
like 68 million meals and 62 million meals.
yeah, she said, she's talking about at least the alligators get to eat.
Yeah.
What she said, see, Salaki.
Nah, you got it. I
Search her name. I'm thinking the picture gonna show up. The tweet. You gotta put Twitter for it to show. Like you don't know what the fuck I'm
Yeah, you know she famous word.
Right. She tweeted. What was this? On the 30th of June.
Yeah.
She said, "Alligator lives matter." The good news. The good news is alligators are guaranteed at least 65 million meals if we get started now.
They get started now. What did you see?
Now look, she said 65 million meals, right? It's the AI overview. The U.S. Hispanic or Latino population is estimated to be over 65 million.
The Lord ain't playing.
Yep.
So she said,
hard.
we want to feed every single last one of you niggas to these gators.
Damn.
But some of you bonehead ass Cubans
Yeah.
and fucking Mexicans and shit think that you're better than Judah.
Right.
You're better than Benjamin and Levi. You think the so-called white man loves you or thinks you're equal to him.
Right.
They want to send every single last one of you motherfuckers to the alligators.
Right. Gator bait. It ain't nothing new. It's nothing new under the sun.
I had Edomites tell me to my face they hate Hispanics way more than blacks.
See?
You fucking simple-minded ass.
Let's vote for Donald Trump.
What the
They
fuck
think
up?
they eat them. I say they fucking color their hair blonde, especially the woman
Right.
and these niggas, man. These Northern Kingdom niggas, man. Simple.
Vote for Donald
Silly
Trump playing the
dumps.
music, playing the trombone.
Right. That's why the Lord, he's only dealing with the elect of the tribes, man. Not all you fucking Mexicans, because y'all idol worshippers anyway. The scripture said, yeah, join unto idols, man. The Lord only looking for the elect of Israel, man, of the 12 tribes, man. Not all you niggas. They the Lord feed y'all to them niggas, to them alligators, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Make ICE put.
Because they're not going to come into the truth.
Shit.
Nah, make ICE put the wicked of our people away.
I had a dream about a certain northern tribe getting eaten by alligators about a year ago.
Scary.
And I'm hoping that it comes to
Vision.
pass.
Yep. I'll get more on this. The second Edris, yeah, because we tired of y'all niggas, man. The Lord tired of y'all.
So like a certain satanic.
Yeah.
I had to borrow that from the brother, the elder Jeremiah from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, y'all said that.
Like, they call it satanic Hispanics. That's what they
Big
are.
Rose. Big Rose or something. Yep. This second Edris chapter 16 and verse 68 again says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle when things are put unto idols." Like that wrath is coming, man, and they're using ICE. ICE is backed by the army, man. The National Guards and the Marines is backing up ICE, so in case y'all want to protest again.
Right.
All right. Second Edris chapter 16 and verse 69, "And they that could sit unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot." Because that thing offered unto idols, that shit, man. And you already see they with that dude Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He said within 4 years he want everybody to wear wearables, man. To have to track your health and shit like that. You know, which is gonna ultimately lead to that shit, man. They say somebody stole my wearable or something like that. All right, we gonna put it inside of you now.
Right. And to get everybody on board with that, you need chaos.
Yeah, you need chaos.
Everybody ain't gonna accept. Who the fuck gonna accept that shit?
Yeah, that's a yeah.
I gotta wear this shit all the time. What?
Like you gotta wear a watch all the time.
Right. What? That's taking all your data
Yeah.
and sending that shit to the government.
Damn.
Who's gonna willingly do that?
Shit on
That's
the dark
crazy.
web.
You know what I'm saying? You got some dumbasses out there that would do it, of course.
Yeah.
But the majority of people ain't gonna do that.
Nah.
Not Americans. Americans, they about freedom.
Yeah.
Rebellious.
You know, in other countries you can do that shit. In America, people are like, fuck that. So you're gonna need something to happen.
Yeah.
Force. So if he's saying within 4 years, everybody to have that wearable, then we can say that within 4 years, it's gonna be chaos. Something's gonna happen.
Right.
Something's gonna happen that's gonna make 2020 look small.
Yep.
Right.
You know? Because how many people didn't take the yeah?
Right.
If they ain't take the yeah, why the fuck what make you think they gonna
Right.
wear a wearable device?
Right.
People are waking up too. People are waking up because Esau make his own tongue fall upon themselves. So people, they looking at conspiracies and stuff like that, man.
Right.
When they
Right.
seeing what their government doing, so they really go. That's why a big ass war gonna happen in this place, man.
A lot of people are waking up
Yeah.
at an alarming rate.
Yep.
I was watching a video yesterday. A YouTube channel. He's a car guy. He just makes videos about cars. Like, that's how he got all his subscribers and shit. This nigga doing videos about Israel in the small hat, talking about how they, controlling America and shit. You feel me? And he knows he can get his page, you know, hit for that, but he don't care. And he said a year ago, if you was to tell me that Israel was running he said a year ago he went to Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee or whatever, and he saw the Free Palestine, and he said this should be illegal. Right. Israel is our biggest ally. This shouldn't, that was a year ago. Now fast forward, he blasting their ass on YouTube. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of people got woken up in 2020. They had the mindset, trust the government and safe and effective, and they took it, or somebody they know took it and got fucked up or died, and now they're a rebel. Now they're a conspiracy theorist. Right. You feel me? So, right.
People think they're a prophet now.
Yeah.
Everybody's a prophet now.
Yeah, everybody's a prophet now.
Yeah. The 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 69, and like it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. You know, those who consent with Esau say, all right, we're going to take the sea here as long as you let us out. You're going to be had in derision. He ain't going to let you out. He's going to put you in another fucking Alcatraz. Because what did he say, like bears? Maybe he had one with grizzly bears or something like that. He said like he's going to be different terrains. I think.
He said that?
He said something like that, bro.
Damn.
It says,
what's that word, derision?
Sharks, I mean.
Slaka, that word derision goes to contemptuous ridicule or mockery.
Gonna be mocked.
That's Nero, man.
Yeah, that's Nero. Yeah.
That's Nero. Wasn't Nero feeding Christians to lions? Mm-hmm. You know?
They was cruel. Those Caesars, and they back now. Like your brother's going to. That's Nero. Those ancient, those Caesars, them niggas was wicked. You know, they have in the gladiator, they would have animals fighting against the gladiators, man.
Oh, well, Trump said he wants to make a game show and the prize is citizenship. And have illegals doing crazy shit to fight to get the citizenship.
Wow.
He said that.
Brandon Circus.
This is what
Hunger Games, right?
Hunger Games, yeah.
This is what y'all people voted for?
That's how you know it's Rome all over again. Yeah.
Right. Oh, he also said too. More recently, he said that he wants to have a fight at the White House. Yeah. I think he said a UFC, the next UFC, right? Yeah. That's Nero, man.
That was in Atlanta. I was watching it on my way here. That was in Atlanta. They was going into that video. They mentioned that part.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 69 again says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden under foot. Verse 70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. There's going to be uprising. They're going to come down. As I said, the next verse, it says, verse 71, it says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So they can come like madmen. And who's going to get that charge? The cruel Lord, Trump, man. Which they going to have the military backing them, man. That's why we need, that's why we got to be delivered from this devil, man. Yeah, fucking abomination. It's 2 Ezra 16, so like it, in verse 72, it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And that's happening right now. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Mm-hmm. So the Lord, some men that's going to be in those camps, you know, the Lord's going to show who he's with. All right, this is just a trial of our faith, man. Some brothers, you're going to have that spiritual power get out. Some brothers may be beheaded, but they're going to be first on the chariot. That's the time we coming to.
Yeah. You know? Got that term, Project Megiddo.
Yeah.
It says Project Megiddo was a report researched and written by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation under Director Louis Frey. Released on October 20 of 1999, the report named followers of white supremacy, Christian identity, the American militia movement, black Hebrew Israelites, and apocalyptic cults as potential terrorists who might become violent in reaction to the new millennium.
So we already on the books. They're gonna come against us, man. With the whole tower things, because that was it 99?
1999.
That was before the towers fell. That's why they came against our apostles, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Which they coming for you so-called Christians too.
Yeah.
So how come Pastor Porkchop's not warning the people about the time of trouble.
All right.
Why you not bringing out Project Megiddo?
All right.
And why are they not? Why are they not coming after the small hat terrorist organizations?
Right.
Because you do have small hat terrorist organizations. You do have organizations, many organizations amongst those small hats that believe in the end times, and they are consciously trying to instigate end times. So they're purposefully trying to cause hell, so that they think that they're gonna forward prophecy. You know what I mean?
Right.
That they were doing that in the land of Israel. You do it. I was doing some history, some research on those small hatters. A lot of them were agent provocateurs, and they were doing terroristic acts in Britain to put pressure on the British government to give them that land. Right? So that they can have that that mandate. Right?
I think Samak said the first terrorist was them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. They're the terrorists. They're the real terrorists. You feel me? Who they call terrorists are just really people that's just trying to defend themselves from the real terrorists.
Right.
You know, but why are they not mentioned on that Project Megiddo?
Right.
Because they believe in Armageddon. They believe in the end times, and they're actively doing things to try to bring about the end times.
Right.
So why they not on that list?
Right. And I was like, I think Apostle Hart, he was going into that on one of his videos. I was watching it today. He was like, maybe they wrote that Amalekite had a part of that.
Right. That's what I'm. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
It was like a British. It's like a British Israelite, something like that. They believe they're like the Israelites over there, and they don't. I think they don't say that Amalek. They don't believe Amalek is a small hatter. I mean, it's a children of Israel, so they put them on there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, British Israelism.
Yeah, that. So if they're on the list, why are they on the list? Because they don't believe Amalek is a true people. So that's why they put their ass on the list. Because Amalek controls that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's from the FBI, right? FBI is ran by Amalekites.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So Revelation 2:10. It says, for none of those things thou shalt suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's why you have Esau, Edom, are having these different concentration camps. It's ultimately to throw us in there. He's using the term immigrants just for the face value. But when that time comes, he gonna throw us in there. He gonna demonize us because we're not gonna be down for his NWO. That's the whole real purpose of it. Even though Trump got so-called voted into office, he's ultimately fulfilling an agenda by the elites. Every president that comes into office, they're just continuing on what the elites want to establish throughout the whole earth. But when we get thrown in there, we're not supposed to be fearful of what's to come, because we understand that it's ultimately a trial of our faith. It's the Yahweh Shema Shai that's putting that in order, so we can come out victorious and receive that crown.
And we understand through the Spirit why these things are happening, because the Lord blesses us with the knowledge to understand prophecy. We understand prophecy got to play out. Scriptures talk about Jacob's trouble and certain things that's going to have to play out on the wicked of our people. But the Lord separates the elect members from all this is going on. Although they're still going to have to go through the certain tribulations, but the Lord is going to deliver them, within the midst of all these things coming to pass.
Yeah. It's Revelation 20 verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, the judgment, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Mashiach 1,000 years.
And what's that time with Revelation 14? All right, with talking about the elect members who followed Yahweh Shai, wherever so followed the Lamb, aka Yahweh Shai, wherever so he going. All right, so they had the mindset of Yahweh Shai, they, in the forefront of mind, man. And also too, they had the righteous mark. That was talk about the Tawah, the mark of exemption too. Okay, that's the mark that you really want. Okay, showing that you was for Yahweh Shai and you're seeking him. But I had a quick precept.
But John seen the believers been beheaded.
Yeah,
We seen it. They didn't worship the image. They wasn't down with this man's system.
Right.
Right? They
Rise
wasn't
on the empire.
right. You know,
Mark of the beast.
they ain't take the mark of the beast.
Because the image is this is Rome all over again. So
Yep.
this is the revival of the Roman Empire.
Yep.
The beast is what NATO to EU.
Yep.
Right? The beast in Daniel is came back in these times. You know?
NATO and the EU. That's right.
Right.
They wasn't down with this man's system, man, his way of life. They, like the brother said, they followed the line whithersoever he went.
And what's the difference between that and the wicked? Is the Lord is Yahweh for righteousness, Esau Edom is for wickedness. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I mean, that's why the scripture tells us to be faithful unto death, because you know what John seen. All right, some men of the Lord are gonna be martyrs. That's just the mindset of what we may have to go through. Not everybody's gonna die, but some men of the Lord, that's gonna have to be your testimony. All right, for the Lord, all right, to show that you stood stiffly for His name.
We knew the contract that we signed when the Lord presented us the truth. All right, we had the scripture talking about how you had to count all the costs. All right, prepare. Lord put us up on game to prepare the tribulation that comes with serving Yahweh Shai. And also, too, the Lord, even Yahweh said Himself, hey, the servant is not greater than his master. Okay, they persecuted Yahweh, they gonna persecute us too. That's right.
Yeah, that's something to think about. I was thinking about that earlier. Yahweh was perfect.
Yeah.
Remember that. He really was blameless, like for real. And he still suffered the way he suffered. He was still persecuted the way he was persecuted.
He's the elect.
He's the elect.
Right.
And they called them, they say he had a devil.
Right.
They called him Beelzebub.
Right.
So what they, like for real, like really think about it. Like what's in store for us? Like
Right.
for real, like you gotta really, like, it's not gonna be fair.
Nah.
It's not gonna feel good. You're gonna be like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing to deserve this. It's not right. Lord, why is this happening? Trust me, it's gonna feel like all that.
You're gonna have your Garden of Gethsemane moment.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
I really gotta go through this, Lord.
Yes.
Because because the reward of it's gonna be, it's gonna outmatch anything. So we gonna have to go through the worst time ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's something you really have to consider. For real. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
We talking about it right now. It's easy. This is the easy part, talking about it. But when it actually happens, you actually gotta go through that shit. Yeah.
Right.
Because when that chip gets implemented, all right, we gonna have to. Well, we already leaning on the Lord, but even more, because we ain't gonna be able to do shit in this society, man.
Yeah.
And then the Esau gonna come in trying to round up brothers. That's the time we coming to.
Esau can pull up right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they can take us out right
Right now.
Cut the camera off. Yo, come with us.
And we like this.
Leave the camera rolling, they get us in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hands behind our back and shit. You know?
You take the live, you don't see nobody.
You know what I'm saying? You see the phone died.
Yeah, they gonna leave that.
People trying to call you. No, real shit. That's the reality of things, man.
You gonna see niggas gonna jump in front of the camera and start.
Yeah. They gonna steal the phone.
But like for real, like if you think you're being tried right now, you think you're being tested right now, you think you're suffering wrongfully right now, just wait. And trust me, we are being tried. We're being tested. Up until this point, I'm pretty sure a lot of you brothers out there are being tested right now as hard as you've ever been in your life.
That's right.
But guess what? More is coming. More is coming.
There's more.
More. Right. There's more. And more. Yes, more, Lord. Yes, more.
The Lord do not want us to be comfortable.
At all.
Nope.
At all. And we just gotta get used to it. We just gotta, accept it, man. We here to suffer.
Yeah, bro. Even at your job, somebody speak on that.
It's real.
spirit, hey, you know, sometimes you might have a little decent week at the job, not too much hell. It's still work. You still gotta wake up, go to work, and the Lord shake you up a little bit. Say, hey, remember, you know, you're still in captivity. You know, this is not something to get with the brother say not to be comfortable with. All right, but it's gonna get worse. And then when shit really start going in chaotic mode, like certain things don't look very promising, hey, you have to seek Yahweh Shema Shai, but we understand it's gonna get worse.
He's preparing us. That's what the trials we're going through now is really not the real trial. It's really not a real test. It's really just to build you up. That's it. For the real test.
Like training camp.
Right.
What test? The hour of temptation.
Right.
Damn.
When you around 15 Edomites, you by yourself,
Yeah.
and they just looking scarier than the mud. You ain't eat in a couple days. You ain't drink nothing. Your mouth is dry.
It's all roughed up.
Right. What are you gonna do?
You probably don't know where your family is.
Right.
Your wife and children, you probably haven't seen them in days. You don't know what happened. You don't know if they're dead, alive.
They said, oh, your family took the chip. They lied. They really didn't take it, but they just using bribery.
Right. Just like when you get locked up and they say, your boy snitched on you.
There you go.
That bad cop nigga, dog.
That's why, man, through the spirit, we have to pray, bro. And remain contrite. Pray to the Lord to endure and for protection, because we need it.
Yeah, something like that.
It's Act.
What you
Acts
Yeah, you got it. My bad, brother.
Acts 14 and 22 says, Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So it says we must. So this is what we have to do. This is what it takes.
Continue in the faith, bro. Was it time to give up now? No. Oh, you want to give up at the end of the world?
Right. Niggas going back for 30 seconds and shit getting worse. Tariffs gonna kick you. Right.
We gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You gotta get comfortable with suffering.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm used to that.
like you gotta like we really gotta get the mindset of like, damn Lord, again something else. All right, bring it on.
Okay, you get a new tire, right? Replace your tire, and the next day you get a nail in the tire.
Every time. Every single time.
Every single time. Like, all right, Lord.
Every time.
Sorry, Lord.
Give me. I see what you're doing there.
One patch, this fucking tire.
And hey, it's not always Satan. It's not always Satan too.
It's us. It's you.
Right.
It's us.
Sometimes,
We the problem.
sometimes it's us. Sometimes Satan, the Lord have Satan get on us. And sometimes the Lord get on us.
Right.
Cause we've been rebellious, like Jonah.
Right. Satan is there to make sure your ass ain't comfortable. The Lord don't want you to be comfortable.
Yep.
Period. Satan there to kick you in your ass, fuck with you, so that and remember, Job was not upright and perfect man.
Yeah, upright. Yep.
The Lord said, Satan, go fuck with him.
I got some. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 18. It says, for I reckon that...
Slack it. Satan wasn't fucking with him. Satan wasn't bothering Job. Like, you really gotta think about that.
Right.
Until the Lord told Satan, go fuck with Job. So you gotta think about it. Like, is it always Satan? No, it's the Lord. The Lord be kicking our ass. Because the Lord want us, he don't want us to be comfortable.
Right.
He demands, like he told Job, I gird up thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrasing. So like, the Lord, we don't have no room to be comfortable. He don't want us to be cool. No, he want us to feel the pain. He want us to feel that he's a strict father. He's not taking that shit. He want us to be perfect. He's not taking no bullshit.
Nope.
I got
And it hurts to say that. It don't feel good. But like you say in Hebrews 12, that's what you're getting? Start at the top. And then you can jump around whatever. Start at the top.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, start at verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which do so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Right, the sin that does so easily beset us. That's Paul, right into the Hebrews.
Right.
That means, brothers out there, you got sins that you know you need to work on.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you do, you know you're not supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't so easily beset us. That means you keep the same thing. You keep following the same thing.
Right.
That's what it says, right? What it say in the NLT?
We gotta break the cycle. Gotta break that cycle. We gotta break the cycle. That's why it's good to talk about examining yourself.
And the scriptures say, if your right hand offend thee, cut it off.
NLT, Hebrews 12, verse 1 says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up.
So easily trips us up. You know what it is. You know what that sin is that so easily trips you up.
You know what's keep you from not progressing in the spirit. Well, you should know if you examine yourself.
Right, that makes sense.
Know ye not yourselves.
Right. Reprobates. And it says, let us run with endurance the race the Most High hath set before us.
Endurance.
It's saying, he that shall endure to the end.
Yeah.
Runners.
Yeah.
Verse 2, it says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
Once again, Yahushua, he's the elect.
Right.
He's at the right hand of the Father. All preeminence belongs to who? Yahushua.
Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
He had to go through what he had to go through, and he did it. He did it well. And we read the account in the scriptures. They tried to throw him off a cliff. Damn. But y'all was all about the law. Where's the brotherly love at? See, the people we dealing with, they're full of hypocrisy. So these people hate us. I love that. Right.
They hate their children and their mamas.
But they really hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man.
First.
Like when Yahushua was carrying the cross, all eyes was on him, man. All eyes on us. They gonna say we did something. We ain't do that. But they got AI, they got deep fakes.
Yep.
Okay, your parents saying, oh, we seen you do this and do that. They coming up against you. Well, damn, mom and dad, you choosing them over your own son? You know me, mom, you know me.
And that's why the Lord is getting a lot of you brothers out of that spirit right now. That's why you going through problems with your mom right now. So that when all hell breaks, you don't feel bad leaving her where she at.
Yep.
Exactly. The Lord wants us to have a cold spirit.
Yeah.
2019, my father, the juice thing that came out, my father damn near took me from my school to give me the juice. I was far from all, I was crying tears, saying, no, I don't want to take it, I don't want to take it. He said, you out of my house. You're not going to be in my house anymore.
See?
Now look at it.
So the Lord is preparing you. So if you could go through that, when the chip comes, you're going to be like, fuck, I don't give a fuck, whatever. Who cares? Deuces.
I had a precept real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse, you just get to the point. 22 says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
Bro, it's all about enduring, bro. Bro. The Lord don't care. Are you gonna preach my word?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Yay or nay?
No, get the fuck out of here. If yes, shut the fuck up
And do it. Bro, we dealing with the Most High here, man.
Go this ride.
All right.
If you scared? All right, well, you know, go back to your family.
Right. You trying to go to war?
Yeah.
Scared. You gonna bring down the morale of the troops.
That's in the law.
If you scared, get out of the car.
Right.
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car, man.
You're gonna get bumpy.
If you're scared, go to church. No, don't go to church. Don't go to church.
This church.
Well, you go to this church.
If you scared, get
Yeah, if you're scared, go back to the crowd. Yeah. The Lord ain't
Close at JC. They close with him.
like we living in some like in 2 Timothy 3 Bible shop. Bible shop. Yes.
Teaching the word.
I wanted to say too, when you were speaking about Yahweh and him suffering, you gotta remember, this man had power to take down the whole Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Back then. And he's eating shit. Eating the shit with a smile on his face. Like, man, y'all was shy, man. Hey,
1 Peter 4.
like the brother you're about, he is the elect.
He is the elect.
Like, he's the perfect example. He had power. Like, he didn't have to take that shit.
Right.
He didn't have to take that shit. But he did it because he knew that it was his father's will. His reward.
You know, it's well.
Right.
Bring it out, bro.
It's 1 Peter 4:1 in NLT. It says, so then, since Hamashiach suffered physical pain,
Mashiach suffered physical pain. It may be possible we may have to feel the pain. Like, that hurt. Lord, help.
Well,
Paul, the beard of works. Yeah, he always goes to that.
Right, if you can get it. But, you know, it may come a time where they may hit you, you may not feel the pain.
Yeah.
Or they may hit you, you feel the freaking pain, it hurts so bad.
You might feel the first 3-4 licks.
Yeah.
You know, by the 5th lick, you know.
You know.
yeah,
Remember, they took your house shot beard out. You know that has to hurt to take the hair out your follicles? That's uncomfortable. It's F, man.
Humiliating. Shameful.
Right.
it says, so then, since Hamashiach suffered physical pain, you must arm yourselves with the same attitude he had.
Want to do track?
Wow. We must what?
And you must arm yourselves with the same attitude he had, and be ready to suffer too.
The scriptures say we have the mind of Mashiach. These people don't. They're anti-Messiah. They don't know what's going on. But we know, and we know it's possible that these people can come up and grab us, and we may feel physical pain.
For if you have suffered physically for Hamashiach, you have finished with sin.
Come on.
Said like I think Bishop Lawyer was going into that last week. He was. I read that again. It's like read that again. What was it?
It says, for if you have suffered,
Yeah, class. Yeah.
for if you have suffered physically for Hamashiach, you have finished with sin.
Yeah. So like Bishop Lawyer was going into like if you suffering for righteousness, that means you done with his flesh. Like you like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like you ready to get the king. You ready to get the new bodies. You know you suffering for righteousness' sake.
You're at a breaking point.
Yeah, breaking point. Yeah.
You're like, whatever. Fuck me, what is it? Like, I had a beloved brother in Christ said, they can take my man if they want to. They can take my head if they want to.
Yep.
Right?
But you can't touch my soul.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Right, because the Lord's the Father of spirits. You see?
Like, I'm done with it. Like, kill me. Like, just kill me. I don't care no more. Like, I'd rather die.
That's the brothers in the Maccabees.
Right.
Come on.
I don't care about Bishop Lloyd. I don't care about this shit.
Yeah.
I don't care about this shit. Take it. Do what you want.
Bring it up, whatever you got.
Did you got one? Oh, no, that was it.
It's Galatians 6, and I'm going to go back to Hebrews. Verse 17, from whenceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahushua. I'm a perfect man.
Say it again?
A perfect man. Yahushua.
Yeah. Remember Paul was stoned, beaten, thrown out the city. Come on now. Paul died. He seen it.
That's the whole saying. You gotta earn your stripes. You hear me? No. He received stripes. You hear me? War wounds, battle scars. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Right, 'cause how can you say you stood stiffly for the name of the Lord? You ain't show nothing. There's no evidence to that.
It's gonna say in Hebrews. Yeah. It's gonna say something like that.
Hebrews 12:3, it says, "For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds." It says, "Ye have not yet."
Read it again.
God, this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 3. "For consider him that endured such contradiction."
Consider, meaning, well, we gotta look at Yahushua, meditate on Yahushua. The author and the finisher of our faith, man. Examine his ministry. Look how he moved. You got it.
It says, "For considering him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be weary and faint in your mind."
So he's an example, so we don't faint.
Right.
I mean,
verse 4, ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin.
yeah. So we ain't resist against blood, striving against sin. So we ain't get like Samak always say, we ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
We can still go to fucking get some drinks, whatever. You go on the beach, you know. We still do all that. But time gonna come, all that folly, all that shit's gonna be broken down, and they gonna come after us, man.
Verse 5, it says, "And ye have forgotten the exhortation was speaking unto you as unto children, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastising, the Most High dealeth with you as sons, as with sons. For what son is he? Who is he whom the Father chastises not?"
We've been chastised. Because first and foremost, we sin. We're sinners. We sin in our past life, and we sin in this life. Every day we sin.
In his flesh.
When it's flesh. We don't want to sin, but, you know, Paul spoke on it in Romans chapter 7. You know?
Verse 8, "If ye be without chastising, we're off all our partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? For furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh who corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they rarely for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness."
Right. So we got to suffer. If we want to suffer with him, no, it's the scriptures say if we're going to reign with him, we have to suffer with him. I believe that's in Timothy. Find it, brother. Talking suffer and reign. Shit popped up. The scriptures say, you know, if we suffer with him, we shall also reign with him.
Read it up. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. Let me get the full scripture real quick. Verse 12. "If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us."
By you taking the sea hip, that's denying Yahushua. Okay?
By you saying, I don't want to drink that cup. I want to, you know, Yahweh thought about it, but he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He rebuked the thought and he said, "Nevertheless, you know, your will be done."
Right.
He said, "Is there any other way?"
Right.
Like, there's another way.
Yeah.
So that same thought is gonna come to our head too.
Right.
And some brothers gonna try to choose the easy way.
Yeah.
Some brothers gonna, you know.
Like, y'all be prayed up.
Right.
Even Apostle Peter, the Lord told him, "You're gonna deny me thrice." He's like, "No, I'm not." But
Right.
that flesh, you know, but it was all set up so Apostle Paul can, you know, he was the head of the church, so he can continue the ministry. But he had that time. Well, Peter thought Peter, you know, he had that thought. You know, that what was all set up, but you gotta consider that too. But the Lord got us. He said He gonna keep us. You know?
Had none. Romans 8 verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope.
Everybody's waiting for the sons of God to be empowered, including animals.
He said the creature was made subject to vanity. But that started with Yahweh Shai. He was made subject to vanity. Right? He had to come down to earth. He had to deal with wicked ass Jay and they fucking folly coming to him every day with the same bullshit. Tempting him. Right. Trying to get him trapped up, persecuted every day. Like, you know that shit was stressful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was taking a toll on him.
Like he had gray hair.
Yeah.
He had white like pure wool.
Trying to kill him every day.
Yeah. Envy at work. He'd be hating on us.
Dirty looks.
Right.
What I do? I'm here to make my money and leave.
And you know, Jake be like, man, I ain't do nothing to nobody, man. But you know you did something. But y'all was trying to really ain't do nothing to nobody though. Like, all he did was, rebuke people, which is scriptures tell you that's love. That's real love.
Hey, y'all shot a deep voice, so they was probably offended.
Right.
Like talking so deep.
They probably tall.
Yeah, tall. Big beard, little muscular.
He was rough.
Who is this man? You know what I'm saying? Because Jake like to judge by appearance. Right. Carpenters? Like you people love to judge by appearance.
I know this guy.
Even John the Baptist was rough.
Right.
You know?
These people love to judge by appearance, man. If it was a group of so-called white people up here, they'll stop and listen.
Probably be crowds.
Be freaking crowds.
That's why the scriptures say, Yahweh Shai, he has no form nor comeliness that we should desire him. He wasn't like what's his name, Absalom.
Nah.
Yeah.
The scriptures say Absalom was like super handsome.
He was the tallest.
Yeah.
Big ass afro.
Right.
He'll cut it like every year.
Like you see Absalom, you knew he was somebody. But the scriptures say he was fairer than all of men.
Right.
In Israel.
He kind of like a pretty boy.
Right. Yahweh Shai wasn't a pretty boy.
Nah.
Rough. Saul even was like the tallest.
Right.
Saul.
So Yahweh Shai was not the tallest dude.
Right.
He probably was on the taller side. He probably wasn't short.
Right.
He probably wasn't like Zacchaeus. But he wasn't the tallest guy in Israel. He wasn't the buffest dude in Israel. He had the biggest beard. You feel me?
Right.
Like if you saw him carnally, you just think he was a regular dude.
Yeah.
I got it. Got it? Yeah, it's Isaiah 53 and starting 1. It says, who hath believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord Yahweh revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He had no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
Get it NLT.
Oh my God, I remember. Isaiah 53 and 2. My servant grew up in the Lord Yahweh's presence, like a tender green shoot, like a root in the dry ground. There was nothing beautiful or majestic about his appearance, nothing to attract us to him.
Woo! Nothing to attract us.
So if Yahweh Shai was walking, most likely these women gonna call him a dusty.
Right. Basically, he wasn't attractive.
Right. They gonna call him a dusty, man. A man that performed miracles, healed the maimed, the lame, the deaf, the blind, lepers. Y'all gonna scoff at Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, because he's so-called black man. That's crazy word.
I'm gonna Lord, and his the disciples, the apostles, they was like regular men. Right. They wasn't like learned. They was like rough dudes too.
Fishermen. That's a rough job being a fisherman. Out in the sea, out in the deep. You can't be no pretty boy doing that shit, man.
You watch them shows, they got them shows like
Right.
them fishing shows, you watch them men, them rough ass dudes.
Shark Week.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
They get that big ass net.
Catch in the sea. Yeah, more. says, he is despised and rejected of men.
Yep.
Isaiah 53:3. A man of sorrows and acquainted with grief.
Right. Hey, that's us too. Through the Spirit. I mean, we somebody get what that scripture with Lot. So you was vexed. Right. We're in the state of Lot too. We're vexed with the filthy conversation and the conduct of the wicked every day, man. Folly every day.
This is 2 Peter 2, verse 7, and it says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
They call him just Lot, not just Lot. That man was just.
For that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day,
Right.
with their unlawful deeds.
Right. We see and hear what's going on, and we vexed too. We said, Lord, how long, Lord, how long?
Why the Lord is cleaning up the days, man. He's hearing our prayers. Pacing.
The scriptures say in Psalms, oh, when the wickedness going to come to an end, roughly paraphrasing. Why the world so wicked? Any answers? No answers? No? Y'all Christians, right? Can y'all provide any answers? Christianity? Yeah. I love mocking these people, man. They through. Bring it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, tried the hearts in the reigns.
That's all we want.
That's a song of David.
Right.
But it's Shekinah of David, which he sung unto David. Yeah, so you got it.
You know, when the wicked is going to end soon. But the reality is, it's wicked. And who's signing crime? None of y'all are. Because y'all down with this man's system. We're signing crime. And brothers in across the globe.
2 15:6 says, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted.
Verse 1.
2 15:1. Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the children of Israel. And we've been scattered. And so we look like the other nations. But if you believe in this truth, you're Israelite, because only the Israelites can believe. Namely, the elect. If your seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're Israelite.
According to your father.
According to your father. Prophecy, to say before things happen, we're out here to tell you people, that's all. To get the blood off our hands. You got it.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
The Bible, the scriptures. And we read from the Bible. You got it.
Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. These people are in disbelief. They're unbelief. Just because they don't believe doesn't that shouldn't shake us, man. That should make us believe even more. Fear not the imaginations against thee. These people are imagining wicked things about us, especially Esau, Edom.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. It's an article. I'm gonna bring it out, but you got it.
All right, those that don't believe, you just go be a moth to the flame.
Yeah.
Because hey, if you don't believe, that means you're not part of the elect. The scriptures say the elect have attained and the rest were blinded. Just because you don't believe, that don't affect us. Love, when we part of the elect, that means this is for us. And love, when we endure to the end.
That just shows you the Lord already knew how the these people would be in the last days. Like that, these people really think that. That's why you have that term, "my truth," be thrown out so much. Because people really think what they believe is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't believe in something that means it ain't true. They really think that.
They like what the scripture said. They wise in their own conceit.
Right.
That's these niggas. They wise in their own mind.
Everybody has a social media platform. Everybody's a fucking podcaster.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has a voice, an opinion, influencers. Right. They know what's best. They gonna give you the breakdown. You know what I mean?
So the brother at the bar put in the chat a passage where of an article, but in this article it says talks about the alligator Alcatraz. It says they never take off the lights for 24 hours. He claimed the mosquitoes are as big as elephants. There's no water to take a bath. It's been 4 days since I've taken the bath, so you know he stink. You know people are stink.
Was that reggaeton rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I saw that.
It says a Colombian detainee said his mental health is breaking down. He said, "I'm on edge of losing my mind."
So they tell that nigga to take this chip and we'll set you free.
Yes.
Of course you gonna do it.
Yes, master.
Yep.
You're like, shit, that's it.
That's that digital law.
Yep. It says, "I'm on the edge of losing my mind. I've gone 3 days without taking my medicine," he said. "It's impossible to sleep with this white light that's on all day. They took the Bible I had and they said, 'Here, there is no right to religion.'" The detainee added, "And my Bible is the one thing that keeps my faith, and now I'm losing my faith," he said. The brother just said, all the unfaithful shut down the unfaithfulness. So you putting your trust in JC. So where is JC? Is he coming for you? Is he coming through for you?
Right.
They said the Bible. That's it. If he was in right mind, hey, men of the Lord, they take the Bible, even if you have a Bible. The wisdom's supposed to be in your head.
Exactly.
I was gonna say that.
No, he probably ain't get into it.
Right.
Like he was supposed to.
Right.
You know, and he know that.
Right.
Yep.
He know he didn't get into it the way he's supposed to.
Right. Like you niggas like wear the fringes. They don't like you ain't gonna be wearing them fringes in there. That's why the fringes is right supposed to be in your mind right now. You know what I mean? You know the word, the law in your mind.
Walking in the spirit.
Walking in the spirit, yeah, that's the law, right?
Walking in the spirit, man.
Because they according to IUIC, I remember it being said. I don't remember exactly who said it. But one of them niggas said, when the Lord come back, if you don't got your fringes on, you're not gonna make it.
No doubt.
One of them niggas said that.
What if you in the shower?
Oh,
Right. What if you using the bathroom, man? Using number 2.
You say they gonna be marrying, giving them marriage. What
if in the bed chamber?
Right.
What if your wife giving birth, man?
Fringes on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they fringes and beds.
You're gonna have you gonna sew some fringes on the doctor. How they gotta wear the
coat.
Yeah. Cause women gotta give birth. What you gotta wear fringes now? The legs open and shit.
Oh, when the baby come out the womb, you gotta throw it. You gotta slap. You gotta slap the fringes up.
You gotta give them measurements and sew it up.
Real quick, let's get the fringes on ASAP.
That's been over righteous and that's just been true.
See the ships?
Oh shit, my
fringes.
Good. Crazy work, man.
He was supposed to mock you, man. It was all mockery, man. Y'all said that shit.
Yeah.
My old son. Right. And you know, Nate go come out. I never said that.
Right. Demon.
You what? Damn, demon.
I had a quick one. The Sirach chapter 2 verse 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and fake hands and the sinner that goes 2 ways. What the brother is saying, He said he's losing his faith. He's losing what he thought he had.
Right, right.
Yeah, that he thought he had. Well, the scriptures say he's going to take away that the little they have. We're paraphrasing. Which that's a foreshadowing of us, those that are in the faith. Because Christians, they don't have no faith. They're not in the faith. No. You know what I'm saying? Why the Lord put the Spirit on that man to tell this story and that article to go out and brothers share it and speak about it, so that we can count the cost, so that we can. The Lord is basically saying, you're up next.
Yep.
You're up next, and hold fast that which thou hast. Let no man take that crown.
That's right, brother.
And right now, that guy's just what in bad living conditions. He ain't passing no famine, no major pestilence, no major death and destruction that they ain't passed by, as the scripture says. And he's like, "I fuck it, I'm man, do whatever."
Yeah.
Right. Even if he was in the spirit of, I'm gonna go hard for Jesse. Lord still gonna destroy him. He's still not in the faith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those people don't matter. All the other people on that project, Megiddo, they don't matter. You know? And the top level elites, they know that. They know who's the real threat.
God, I have more. Back in Sirach chapter 2, verse 13, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Right, so the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he wants us to believe in him wholeheartedly.
That's right.
Without doubting, bro.
It's impossible to please him without faith.
It's impossible to please him without faith, like the brother said. The scripture say the just shall live by faith. So, hey, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego step into the fire with faith. They was confident in the Lord. They say, hey, roughly paraphrasing, what he said?
He said, I'm not careful to answer you. Basically said, if we die because of the Lord, but if we live, bring it out. He said we're not careful to answer you on kings.
I got it. This book of Daniel chapter 3. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 15. Daniel chapter 3 verse 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? They're going to be in the camps. This book of Daniel chapter 3 verse 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Verse 15. Now if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cormorant, so them niggas making the sounds, the cormorant, it says now, it says if, that's spiritual though. It says now if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cormorant, flute, harp, and sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, it says in all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. But if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands?
Now imagine knowing that. Imagine knowing that decree was made.
Right. Like what like you gotta think like the psychology of a ruler that would even decree something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For them to even put something out there like that, the king gotta be in the spirit of I'm untouchable. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want type shit. Like, you know, like he's on one. You know? That's the spirit that Trump is in.
That emperor.
I can do whatever I want to do, basically.
Right. I think the Brazilian president or one of them South American, he said the world don't need an emperor because they said Trump is moving like an emperor.
Yeah.
You know. But the true rulers is gonna be our Lord Yahushua. So if y'all not ready to the world, y'all gotta get ready.
Hey, so people peep. That's the cruel Lord. In Isaiah chapter 19.
Right, they was having that protest like a couple months ago. No king.
Yeah, no king. I remember that shit.
It's Daniel chapter 3, verse 16. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, is those of their Babylonian names. It says, answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter.
And they still answer respectfully. Yeah. They answer the king with respect. That's dope. That's dope, you know.
Verse 17 says, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace.
That's right, man.
And he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. Verse 18. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
See?
Then he set it more fire. He made it hotter after that.
Yeah.
But the Lord was with him.
The Lord always been with us, man. Always. The scripture says, never leave thee nor forsake thee. Our power always been with us. That's our power.
And I
And
take a picture.
yeah, you can take a picture of it.
Oh, with you?
No, not with me, mommy. Just with that.
You asked, you gave your answer.
Which tribe y'all from?
Right. Yeah, no. Hey. Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Shalom. Shalom.
So I wanted to say too, like what we were saying, like you got to think of the psychology. As the scriptures say, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So we have to understand that Yahweh is the one that put the spirit on Nebuchadnezzar to instill that decree in the first place. Just so Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego can be tried.
Right.
And just so they can stand on business and we can have this story to read about to give us the spirit to stand on business when we gotta go into the fiery furnace.
Big stepping.
Big step.
You see? So the Lord is far out, man. He works in mysterious ways, man. But he told us these things, like the Bishop Lloyd Benson, so that we won't be offended.
That's right.
You feel me? Because he ain't have to warn us of this shit. Could have just said, dude, go, yep. Surprise!
Right.
Don't even. Pop quiz!
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But no, he loved us so much that he gave us ample warning and time.
Yeah. He gave us
Grace.
Grace period. You knew I was going to say that, huh? How you know?
I know it's just spirit.
Yeah, you got it.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
And the scriptures give us comfort, man. Give us comfort. We got hope, man, in the Lord.
That's right.
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, that's his name. It's not Jesus.
Goddamn.
Where's Jesus at?
They start speaking in tongues.
If Jesus real, where is he? Nobody have no answers, man. We can't even talk to these people.
The Walking Dead.
Walking through.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We over 2 hours.
What's that last precept?
Yes. 2 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right, read again.
For behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Y'all believe in God?
Of course not. They're women.
Read again, bro.
Behold, saith
Good point. Good point.
Right, they couldn't debate that. Good one, too.
Touche.
I'm just a girl.
Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues. I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yep. You got it, bro.
All right, so the Lord will bring judgment, all right, throughout the four corners. Because wickedness has, as I said, polluted the whole earth. The Lord is bringing a cleansing. How you cleanse wickedness? By bringing judgment.
And that judgment is happening with the alligator Alcatraz.
Sword is furbished.
Bro,
They're making memes with Donald Trump with the alligators.
bro,
Yeah.
shit real,
T-shirts,
dog.
making T-shirts.
Hey, alligators with the ice hat on and shit.
Ice hat, yeah.
Like that's really like we really get into it. That's like propaganda. Like that's like really they doing that to just to push out the vibration
Right,
of we gonna kill these niggas. Who's with us?
right.
America, y'all ready to take y'all country back? Y'all with it? All right, let's do it. That like it's just to get people on a certain timing. That's what it really about.
And Esau like to mock people. Esau mocking Jake. Oh, do the ice bucket challenge in a detention center. That's fucked up. You gotta do an ice bucket challenge. Let's sit on that, man.
Along with that, Lord, in this camp was edifying. We want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. And the honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Icon teaching throughout the four corners in true sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Sure.
Yes, sir.